Let's talk Supersport, another former team of yours.
Yeah.
What has changed with this Supersport team vis-a-vis the team you guys played for? That was guaranteed a cup every season. So,
as I say, if you have big players in your team, I think you're guaranteed to challenge. I think not actually the departure of me or of Yeye, of Morgan. I think the departure of like 6, 7 senior players, it became difficult for the club to like have 7 youngsters, and then you get a youngster who's gonna lead the team one day. You can see Mukwena and Sundowns takes him, and then you have Mbule and Sundowns takes him. So yeah, for them I think it was too many youngsters all at once. I don't think that balance was there for them to challenge for anything.
Yeah.
You have a Kabuza, you have a Ronwin, and then you have Krobla, And then in the midfield it's just youngsters, and then Tebucho left, So in our team there was you had a Yeye, you had a Dean family, We talk about international players. At the back you have a Morgan, you have a Mashamaite, you have a Pasera, you have a Krantekan, who also went to Sundowns. So you can see different. Then watch Supersport, I see Kabuza, Ronwin. Then the center, okay, Tebucho is gone. I see Aaron playing in the center, like.
And there's Don. There's this young boy.
Don. Yes. So for
Weber sometimes in out.
Yes, Jenny Weber. Youngsters, and for them it was very difficult because the whole team was like a new team also of youngsters. So I think in the future they might challenge if these youngsters stay together for a while, because they talking about budgets, the Supersport now, so now they must look to the youngsters to come up, because they can make big signings, So well, for me it was very sad because the team I really liked, So for them to go 6 years without winning anything, whereby we used to be in the cup final every season, So for these boys also it's a building team. I don't see them challenging. I think they're just gonna maintain these youngsters and let these youngsters develop into mature players for the PSL.
Yeah. With Gavin Hunt back at the team, do you think he will use these youngsters, or he will say, no, we are going nowhere with these ones? He's known for players who prevent themselves, experience direct. Do you think he's still going to continue to use them? And if you look at they've lost Umukwena, they've lost Umbule, they've now lost Uronwe. Does Gavin has the material to work with?
He has the material to build a team. I don't know what his intentions. I'm sure maybe he sat down with the bosses and he told them that with these players, don't expect the league. I'm sure Coach Gavin told them that I don't see that team challenging the league, especially with now Gronwin is gone, But there's a Chulani there now, Hlachwayo, who you worked with at Vets, and for Hlachwayo to leave Pirates and go to Supersport when Gavin Hunt is there, I think it was really good for him. For his confidence, he's gonna work with a coach that really believed in him, who made him captain. So that also might bring the spark back of Tyson that we know was scoring every corner kick. Is a chance when he's there. I think at Pirates it hit his confidence. After 2-3 bad games, and then his criticism is what I think he still has a lot to offer. And him working with Gavin, I think will also bring him out, to be comfortable, and there's less pressure in Supersport. So the team will be built around him, obviously. Coach Gavin, I see him signing experienced players, a couple, I think, down the road. I think he's still first going to see the team that he has. And obviously, if the results are not there, he's going to go to management and tell them that this material, I'm not going to, challenge the league. And Coach Gavin is a coach who wants to win the league. But with that squad, I don't see him challenging the league. So I think maybe he's gonna give it some time to build that team. And I see him maybe going for some signings of maybe players who are not playing for bigger teams. Swap deals. Then maybe Sundowns will want another youngster at Supersport and give him something. I don't know. But with that team, I don't see them challenging. It's with Coach Gavin, I think after a couple of years, I think he'll make signings. He has to.
Yeah, he has to. So, what did you think of the move? Were you expecting the move Waga Rowan from Supersport to Sundowns?
Yeah, I was, because I personally speak with Ronwin. He's also a winner, Ronwin. So, with the squad he had, I think Ronwin, he was not going to challenge. And also, I think for him, it's also time for him to go for new challenges. You know, I think he was a Supersport for 12 years or something.
Yeah.
So from still he was young and we got there. And also there at Supersport was comfortable. You know, so I think for him it's a new challenge. Sundowns to be competing with 3 quality other goalkeepers, and he's our number 1 keeper in the national team. So for him, I think also the challenge and the growth. And for him personally, he's going to challenge the league there, obviously, and he's going to now challenge the Champions League. You know, so for him, I think also for achievements, I think he saw that at Supersport he was not going to challenge the league anymore with the young boys that they have there, because now they're building a new team. So I think for him it was time to go. Yeah.
But you think Sundowns Otlas taller skill?
Yeah, I think he will play. Looking at Mweni, who's there, who the age, you know, Nyango, you know, there's the age.
Yeah, and he struggled with injuries.
Yeah, he was getting injured a lot. And with Peters, Ronwin also like knows Peters from Supersport.
Yeah.
He was the second choice to Ronwin. So he saw that opportunity, Ronwin, that I go there and then I get a chance. Obviously, Mweni, he's older now.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, if he gets a chance, I think he'll be a regular there.
Yeah.
Next 5 years,
I
see him play there and win things. Because he's a winner on it, you know. They'll win things, and for him, he'll win the league. You know, and then I think as a player, that's what we all want to achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why is, I mean, you played at Supersport, maybe you might know, you might have an insight. Why is Supersport continuing to take Sundowns, players to Sundowns? They even now call Sundowns Supersport Light, which is development. They are paying they are funding Supersport to develop, and when they are ready, they take. I mean, we can count so a lot of players have moved. If you check, maybe over 12 players have crossed.
Yeah. Well, I think it's that thing that at Sundowns, obviously, they've got a bigger paycheck. So, and these boys, they wanna challenge the league. So if you see people who are gonna challenge the league leave the club around you, you're also gonna check like I won't do it alone.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why these boys are going, because everyone wants to play for Sundowns now, because they are winning. You know, and you can see that club you can see them when they are playing that they are happy.
Yeah.
You know, with their 40 players. So that's what I said with Sundowns, that they are managing the change room well. That you can see, even if it's 40 players, whoever comes in, he does the job well. You know, there's no animosity there that this one is not playing, now he's at the media, he wants to leave. There's nothing like that. So everyone, they are happy, the whole team.
Yeah.
So that's the difference when it comes to Supersport now, is that around Ronwin, all the players that were going to challenge with him are leaving, and it was time for him to also leave. And obviously, they are the Pretoria side, so I think also the relationship with the club's management are very close. So for them, it's like, don't have this player, he's still young, you let him play. 3 years down the line, we'll take him, because we're going to pay him more, and we're going to give you money. So I think that's how it has been working. Supersport.
It's business.
Business.
Okay, now let's talk about Sundowns. Sundowns locally last season was a clean sweep. Where do you think they fell short to Champions League? What must they change? Because I think their bigger picture, yes, they want to do well domestically, but their bigger picture is Champions League, which last season, in their terms, they failed. Where do you think they fell short, and what do they need to add up or change to challenge for a Champions League?
I just think they were just unlucky. You can't expect them to win every game. I think also maybe the loss also will make them aware that it's possible for them to lose. I think they went too long without losing, and they forgot the losing taste. You know, so they got too comfortable that they won't lose again. So I think going to Champions League, I think knowing that they lost it, I think they'll go back as a different team and a different mindset. I don't see them need if they need to change anything or something. I think what Sundowns is doing is a good job. And I see them going all the way, especially with now they've got the Bules there, you know, big squad there. Ronwin is there, you know, that addition to the squad. I see them going all the way, hopefully.
And domestically, you've seen what other teams have signed. Do you think there is a team who will stand in Sundowns' way this season? We'll see surprises.
I think it's another clean sweep from Sundowns. this season, because I don't see a team that signed the big players that Sundowns have to match them. So for now, I think it's still Sundowns PSL.
Yeah. No, we'll see when the season starts. Pirates in a Spanish coaches. We'll see. But we'll talk about Pirates some other time. Okay. No, let me end this session here. Okay. Thanks once again, Thuso, for paying us a visit and just engage with us on football matters.
Anytime.
I really appreciate it. Yeah.
TK?
Sure. Viewers of TK Solutions, that was Thuso Phala. We'll engage with him once again. As I said, we'll have these sessions now and then, and on your guidance and your direction. If you need us to sit down and talk, we'll do that. From me, TK, it's a wrap. Thank you very much.